Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of July. Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. First of all, I would like to let you know that I'm collaborating in a magazine, Spanish magazine, where I write articles related with politics, economy, financial and social issues related with Latin America. So if you live there or you know someone that lives there and you want to write me questions regarding that area, you're more than welcome. You should know that I'm a tarot card reader for more than 15 years. I'm also registered as an astrologist as well. I'm also a minister, and I'm holding 3 degrees on different universities. Let's start immediately with you, Aries. Aries, July 2014, this is your reading. We have here El Egua, we have here the Hermit, the 7 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Wands with Mars and Sagittarius. Aries, the tarot cards are saying that the month of July is marked by detours. Let's put it like that, detours. Doors are going to close and they're going to push you into a different direction in life. You're going to start looking for different avenues, different routes in your life, represented by Mars, Sagittarius. That's what is going to happen. You're going to feel like you lost your north, and you're going to do a lot of thinking, a lot of brooding, a lot of analysis in your life, which is going to push you into a different direction in life. So you're going to take detours in your life, you're going to take different directions in life during the month of July. That's what technically the tarot cards are saying. Doors are going to close, be it because you did it, you just decided to shut that door off and just walk around, or life did it for you. Whichever happens, that's the dynamic. Now, my dear Aries, if your ascendant is Aries, therefore, you're going to reject a lot of offers because you want to pursue something different. The door is going to be closed for you. You're going to close the door and you're going to reject certain offers because of these new ways, new opportunities, or you might be a little bit indifferent, apathic during this time of the year. If your ascendant is in Taurus, a lot of changes, restructuring are going to start happening during your life, especially during this time of the year. Certain degree of stability. You will have this desire to push, and you will start and you will finish whatever you start during this time of the year. If your ascendant is Gemini, my dear Aries, once you determine once you have made up your mind, you're going to walk away. You're going to leave behind many things. You don't care. You just walk away. Okay? The door closes, or you close the door and you just walk away. You leave behind whatever it is that you have to leave behind. Your country, your family, or you just leave behind whatever it is that you need to leave behind. You just walk away. If your ascendant is in Cancer, what we're going to start seeing is that you're going to be tired of the same BS. You're going to be tired. You have everything that you wanted, but you just want new experiences in life. And you're tired of being alone, so you just decide to walk around and look for new adventures, new things in life. If your ascendant is Leo, my dear Aries, what you're going to start experiencing is I wouldn't say that you will feel comfortable, but you will learn to deal with what you have and be happy with what you have, technically speaking. Okay? The door closes, but you still have some comfort, and you will decide to just deal with it and be happy. If you have Virgo as an ascendant, you will feel very overwhelmed with this experience, my dear Aries. The door is going to close. You're going to be very nervous, very anxious, and very overwhelmed with this new change in life. If you're a Libra, you're going to be excited with these new experiences, and you're going to feel like you are marching into victory. If you are Aries with an ascendant in Scorpio, this is going to trigger some defensive mechanism in your life. So you're very, very defensive. You are going to defend your points of view. You're going to defend your perceptions, your religion, your spirituality, whatever it is, your points of view are, you're going to defend them. You're going to be in a defensive mode once these doors start closing for you, or you close them. Okay? It could mean also that you grab or hold on into faith. Okay? Hope. Sagittarius, if your ascendant is Sagittarius, Aries, these doors that are going to close are closely related with the finish of a relationship, be it business, commercial, partnership, or love life. Is the end of a contract. Okay? If you have a Capricorn rising, then this is it. There is going to be a chapter that is going to be finished, closed, and a new one is going to be written by you. Okay? Aquarius. If your ascendant is in Aquarius, you're going to be aware of the losses, but you also are aware of what you still have, my dear Aries. Therefore, what you're going to do is just going to leave it like that and keep walking and be happy with what you have. If your ascendant is in Pisces, then what is going to happen is that you're not going to finish whatever you started. That's typical of an Aries. There are going to be things that you started and you're going just to leave it the way they are. You are not going to finish shit. Okay? The door closes, new opportunities probably are emerging, something caught your attention, and you leave a lot of unfinished business behind. And that was for you, my dear Aries, July 2014. Leo, July 2014. This is your reading. Before, I would like to let you know that I'm a writer for this magazine, Desde Ahora.
in Latin America, and if you speak Spanish or you have family that live in Latin America, you're more than welcome to write me questions regarding the political, social, financial situation in the country, and I will be happy to make an analysis of the situation and make an article about it. You should know that I'm a tarot card reader for more than 15 years. I'm registered as one. I'm also registered as an astrologer, and I'm also a minister. And I hold 3 university degrees. Leo, you have Oshumare, you have the 3 of Staff, you have Saint Anthony of Egypt, the Hermit, and you have the Hangman, representing Pisces, Water, Neptune, Cancer. Leo, what the tarot cards are saying is that there's some kind of energy that is a little bit erratic, chaotic. It could be stagnation, what I call stagnation. Things are not moving as you want, and you are on expectation. You're waiting for news, be it because you're awaiting for someone to call you for a job, for a position, or whatever it is, you are awaiting news. Okay, whatever it is, you are just waiting. Your life is in pause. You put your life in pause because you're waiting. Everything has stopped for you and you're just waiting. This is a little bit nerve-wracking for you probably, because we have Neptune, Cancer, Pisces, so you might feel a little bit isolated, you might withdraw, you might feel a little bit down, depressed, sad, whatever it is, because you lost something and you put your life on hold because you are awaiting for news. And if your ascendant is in Aries, what is going to happen is that you might be a little bit apathic. You might reject any offer that approaches you because you are still waiting for something better to come. If your ascendant is in Taurus, what we have is a lot of changes and reorganization, but in this case, you are very certain of what you want and where you want to go, my dear Leo. That's what is going to happen. Changes, rearranges upon all this that I mentioned you, and on top of that, you're going to finish what you have started. Okay? Gemini, if your ascendant is Gemini, what you're going to do, my dear Leo, Leo, you're going to walk away from whatever situation it is. That's what is going to happen. These news are related, for you, probably are good or bad news. It depends how it develops, but this is highly related with leaving behind many things if your ascendant is in Gemini. If your ascendant is in Cancer, my dear Leo, you're awaiting. Obviously, you're waiting for news. There are things going on. You put your life on pause. There are things that are not moving like you expected. So now you're like awaiting for news. Probably you did something in the past, and now you're waiting to see the results. The thing is that you're tired. If you are ascendant is Cancer, you're tired of the same things. You want new experiences, and that's why you are in expectation, trying to search new horizons probably. Okay, that's why you want new horizons. You are awaiting news. Your news is related with something new that you want to do, be it a project, whatever it is. And if your ascendant is Leo, you just, you're happy with what you have. You understand the dynamic, and you accept the dynamic of life, and you just still waiting, but you learn to be happy with it. Okay? If your ascendant is in Virgo, my dear Leo, what is going to happen is that you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed while you wait the news, whatever it is. These expectations are nerve-wracking. They're going to drive you a little bit crazy, a little bit insane. Might make you feel a little bit depressed, a little bit sad, a little bit melancholic, because you don't like to be or saying and uncertain of any event. You like to have everything very planned, and these things are not very certain for you, not very stable, to make you feel that way. If your ascendant is in Libra, my dear Leo, what you're going to start experiencing is a very interesting dynamic. Those news are going to make you feel comfortable, and are going to give you the push that you need to feel that you have the tools necessary to march victorious in whatever endeavor and you have in mind. If your ascendant is in Scorpio, my dear Leo, you're going to start feeling a little bit on the defensive mode, a little bit paranoid kind of stuff. You're awaiting, you pause your life, you put everything on hold, waiting for something to happen, and at the same time a little bit paranoid. This makes you feel a little bit paranoid, a little bit defensive. You're going to start defending what you are expecting, even if people are telling you otherwise. If your ascendant is Sagittarius, these news are highly probably related with separation, split, sigma, the end of a relationship. Anything that has to do with relationship. If you have a partnership, you're a member of a club, whatever it is, this is related with the split, separation of this relationship. If you have a business partner, it's related with this separation, this split with this business partner, this news and this pause that is going on in your life. Capricorn, if your ascendant is in Capricorn, what you're going to experience, my dear Leo, is the end, the finish of a chapter in your life, technically speaking, okay? And whatever it is, be it a relationship, job, career, and you're awaiting graduation, you are awaiting for news, you're waiting for something to come to an end. And here, my dear Aquarius, Leo with ascendant in Aquarius, the only thing that you're going to do is you are aware that you lost something, you are waiting for something better, but at the same time you're happy with what you have, my dear Leo with ascendant in Aquarius. If your ascendant is in Pisces, then you're going to leave behind many projects, unfinished projects. You have started something and you decided to just walk away. You just don't finish it. This news might make you feel a little bit down, depressed, sad, whatever it is. But the thing is that the news brings with you the situation where you will have to leave behind things unfinished. And that's for you, Leo, July 2014. Sagittarius, July 2014, this is your reading. Before I start, I would like to let you know that I write for this magazine in Spanish. So I'm reaching out for you in case that you speak Spanish, you know Spanish, or you have family that live in Latin America and you're concerned about the economy, the political situation, or the social life in that part of the world. So you can email me and ask questions, and then I will be able to write an article about it. As you know, I'm a tarot card reader for more than 15 years. I'm registered as one, I'm registered as an astrologer, I'm a minister, and I'm also holding 3 degrees in the university degrees. Sagittarius, we have here for you Ogun, we have the Knight of Swords, we have Saint Raj and the Squire of Staff, and we have the Moon representing Jupiter, Neptune, Pisces, and Venus. Sagittarius, whatever is going to happen in your life is going to give you a push into a different direction in life. Be it because you're tired. If you are depressed, something is going to trigger you, is going to spring you forward in life, it's going to push you into a different direction in life. You're going to feel like hopeful, with faith, this desire of moving forward into a different direction in life. Many things are going to come out, secrets probably, but things related with emotions and feeling. So you're going to be, probably your emotions are the ones that are going to push you into a different direction. It's going to push you into action, okay? Be it because you went through a very embarrassing situation, and this situation now is pushing you into action. Whatever it is pushing you into action, and you have faith that you will be able to make it this time. At least that's what the tarot cards are saying for you, Sagittarius, July 2014. But the thing is that if you are Sagittarius with an Aries ascendant, a rising Aries, this is what is going to happen. You might reject offers in with the purpose of pursuing what you think is your goal, your path, your passion, whatever it is. You're going to reject a few things, or apathy is the driven force for you to get out of the situation where you are. You're so apathic that it is pushing you into action. But if you are a Taurus rising, then you're going to start doing a lot of reorganization, and you're going to start new projects, whatever it is, and you're going to start finishing them. If you have a Gemini, this is going to push you in a direction of leaving behind many things. If you have a Cancer rising, my dear Sagittarius, you're going to be very tired of everything. You want something different in your life. You have everything that you wanted, but you want new horizons, you want new things. Maybe a trip, whatever it is, you want something different. If your sign, rising sign is Leo, then you're going to learn to live, to thrive with what you have. Okay? You're going to push forward, but you're going to thrive and you will be happy with what you have. If you have a rising sign in Virgo, then this is going to be a very overwhelming experience for you. You need a plan. So start writing things down. You need a plan. And if you don't write down what you want and how you're going to do it, this might be very overwhelming. You might feel very scattered and overwhelmed with all this experience that is pushing you forward in life into action, be it because you initiated it or simply because life is pushing you into that direction. Okay? If you have Libra as a rising sign, you're going to feel very, very confident during this time of the year, during July. You're going to be very confident, self-aware of what you want and where you want to go. And the driving force behind you is going to be an experience that you had that it was probably embarrassing or very depressing, and now you emerge and you start pushing forward, feeling that this time is going to be better. My dear Sagittarius, if your rising sign is Scorpio, all this dynamic is going to make you very, very, very confident in yourself, to the point that you might be very defensive or aggressive, to the point that you might look a little bit paranoid. Okay, my dear Sagittarius, if your rising sign is Sagittarius, what you're going to experience is split sigma, relationships that come to an end. And when I'm talking about relationship, not necessarily I'm talking about romantic relationship. It could be a business partnership that comes to an end. Probably you went through a very depressing experience, and finally you decide to do something, and the partnership is dissolved. Or the partnership dissolves for whatever reason, and this depressing, embarrassing situation pushes you into action that you could do something about it, moving forward and do something different, something new. Okay? If your ascendant is Capricorn, the tarot cards are saying that you're going to push forward. This situation is going to push you in a direction of finishing something. And that's a very broad thing, but you might finish a relationship, you might finish a job. The thing is that this situation is way too much for me. You are probably feeling humiliated, tired, embarrassed, depressed, and you finally decide to do something about it, and you decide to finish it. If you are a rising Aquarius, my dear Sagittarius, what you're going to do is like, okay, whatever. I definitely realized that I lost something, but it's useless to hold onto it. Therefore, you're going to look into what you have and move forward. Technically speaking, that's what the tarot cards are going to say for you, Aquarius. And if your ascendant is in Pisces, my dear Sagittarius, this is what is going to happen. You're going to leave behind many things unfinished. Whatever project you have started is going to be unfinished, my dear Sagittarius. There are many things that are going to happen. Whatever it was, probably it was this unfinished business that are very humiliating for you. Whatever it is, the thing is that you are going to jump into action and things are going to be left hanging, unfinished. And that's for you, Sagittarius, July 2014.